In this video, we'll be discussing the current PlayStation Plus games for August that you can download right now. We'll also be discussing PS5 peripherals and accessories that are confirmed to be compatible with the console. We'll also be discussing SpiderMan coming exclusively to PlayStation console and Square Enix's upcoming Marvel's Avengers game. And lastly, we'll be discussing the state of play that is confirmed for later this week. So hopping right into it, your PlayStation Plus games for the month of August are Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 Campaign Remastered, as well as Fall Guys. Fall Guys actually just came out today for consoles. This is a day-and-date release. It's very rare that we see this. One day-and-date release that comes to mind is Rocket League. That game was free for PlayStation Plus the same day it came out, and we see the success of that game and how it's still lingering on in the gaming community. Maybe Fall Guys can follow in the shoes of Rocket League. Time will only tell. As you already know, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 Campaign Remastered. It's just a remaster of the campaign. Multiplayer is not included. I feel like this is a pretty good month, but anyone that really wanted Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 Remastered would have already gotten it. It's a game that has a very specific community for it, and if you really enjoy the Call of Duty games, you would have already bought it. As for Fall Guys, it is as described a 60-person online multiplayer party game. From what I see, it's somewhat like a battle royale, but without the killing. It's more about physics and obstacles that you have to avoid, and those who get to the end of the obstacle course are those who win. Regardless, I'll definitely be checking out Fall Guys. I already own Modern Warfare 2 Remastered, so I'm only really getting one game out of this month, but regardless, it's going to still be a fun time, especially with friends and whatnot. Moving on, confirming the PlayStation blog, the DualShock 4 will be compatible with the PS5. However, you will only be able to use the DualShock 4 for PS4 games. I'd imagine that you also be able to use it for PS2 games if those, come to the PS5 as well. But you would not be able to use the DualShock 4 for PS5 games. This is outrage the community. However, this makes sense to me considering the fact that the DualSense controller for the PS5 is really specialized for the PS5 as far as its features go. Haptic feedback, adaptive triggers, the touchpad is a little different. These are catches not seen in the PlayStation 4 controller, and it just wouldn't work in some games at least. I feel like limiting PS5 games to only the PS5 controller is a bit outrageous. However, I understand why. It does suck that you're going to spend upwards of $70 for another PS5 controller in order to play all those PS5 games, couch co-op with your friends. However, if you ever come in a situation where your PS5 controller doesn't work and you mainly use your PS5 for backwards compatibility, your PS4 controller will work. On the topic of PS5 controller, the DualSense is rumored to have about 3 to 4 hours more of battery life, which is kind of interesting take considering that the DualSense seems like the more powerful controller. I guess we'll really have to see what that USB Type-C connector can really do as far as charging that controller quickly and efficiently, and whether or not the charge will linger on. We already do know that the light bar for the controller is a little dimmer compared to the DualShock 4. However, it just seems like that this controller has a bit more catches to it when it comes to haptic feedback and the adaptive triggers that kind of make me think, is this rumor really going to stick later on the road? Moving on to some more PlayStation news, also confirmed, SpiderMan will be coming to Marvel's Avengers exclusively on PlayStation, so we'll most likely see this character on PlayStation 4 as well as PlayStation 5. Now, this has really upset the gaming community as a whole. I'm not one for exclusivity. I feel like exclusivity as far as content goes is really stupid. It makes sense from exclusive game standpoint. I understand Microsoft and Sony need their games to sell their console. I don't want to see The Last of Us on an Xbox console, just like I don't want to see Halo on a PlayStation console. However, when it comes to limiting content from another platform, I feel like that is a line that should be drawn. Time exclusivity, content exclusivity, really something that I never understood, is really anti-consumer, and this is really outraged the community. Crystal Dynamics has also confirmed that this is their very own take on the character Spider-Man. So all those rumors about Marvel's Avengers being set in the Insomniac Spider-Man PS4 world most likely debunked because of the statement from Crystal Dynamics. There are a lot of rumors suggesting that it could just be another alternate reality or universe similar to what we got to see in the movie Into the Spider-Verse. I highly doubt that. I really just think that this is another game that is not connected to any of the other games in any way, shape, or form. Lastly, Sony has confirmed that we will begin a state of play this Thursday, August 6th. And all those rumors suggesting that the state of play is going to have PS5 news as far as release date, price, new games, exclusive games, Silent Hill, the return of Jack, and all that stuff debunked. Sony has said that this state of play is going to focus around PS4 and PSVR games, especially indie titles. I really never understood why people thought that we get that type of information regarding the PS5 in a state of play in a 40-minute, small, really quick and concise show. Sony is definitely going to make a dedicated show to the PS5, and I highly doubt, a state of play would be the platform for such a bombshell of news to drop. I really do believe people need to lower their expectations a little bit as far as news goes when it comes to the PS5, because we would most likely never ever see a huge bombshell such as exclusive games coming to the PS5, prices, release date coming from a state of play. That would never happen. Regardless, I do think that the state of play is worth a watch this Thursday. You can watch it on Twitch, YouTube, and like I said, it will mainly focus around the PlayStation 4 ecosystem and indie titles that will be coming to the PlayStation 4 in the coming months. Regardless, let us know in the comment section below what you're thinking about all of this news. We love to hear from you guys. We're going to try to upload daily, and we appreciate all your support. Be sure to subscribe if you already haven't. Hit that like, it really helps out the channel. If you want to be notified for whenever we upload a video, either check out our social medias or hit that bell icon. Regardless, we appreciate you guys for checking out the video, and we'll see you guys next time.